I've been looking forward to this all morning, really since we decided to have this great breakfast series for Guess Who's Coming to Breakfast each day this week. Come on over here. Okay. Guess Who's Coming to Breakfast? I want to show you who I picked. It's a best-selling author, a mom, a huge GMA fan and viewer. Come on out. Sarah Dessen. So great to have you.
Thank you so much.
This is a dear friend of mine. I want you to meet her. Sarah Dessen, everyone, a dear friend of ours. We all know all about you, and so do hundreds of thousands of people, but for those who don't, take a look.
Hi, I'm Sarah Dessen, and I am a mom and a wife and a corraler of chickens and an owner of dogs.
She's a manager of daily household chaos, and she's also a best-selling writer.
Unbelievable.
But what makes Sarah Dessen so special to us here at GMA? We know she's watching every morning without fail.
Well, I love GMA, obviously. It's kind of like you feel like you're just hanging out with your friends in the morning.
She's really our ultimate viewer and knows our family as well as anyone, from our inside jokes.
When you hear them refer to like magma or the fact that Sam was a teen model, you sort of feel like you're in on the joke and that you're part of that. And I think that's just a nice feeling.
To our brushes with greatness.
I remember the day that Josh hit the hockey puck through the tiny little hole in the back of the studio.
I mean, you can see.
He just fell to his knees and like laid on the floor because it was just so awesome.
And now, thanks to our ability to communicate on social media, she's become a dear friend
Josh just tweeted me.
and a part of our GMA family.
She was giving clues on
it's
Twitter.
fair to say not the best kept secret. But you know, it's what I love about you, that your fans know that you watch us and that you're involved. And I just want to say, when we came up with this series, I thought to myself, I wanted to share this with you and really with all of you, all the people who show this really is, all the people who let us into their homes a bit each morning. And, you know, we got to know you a couple years ago, right when we came downstairs. You were tweeting us, and it's really about social media and the connectivity it gets as well. But I tell you, it's just been so wonderful to have you in our lives. And so I really wanted to bring you, to bring you in.
Thank you. I mean, this is literally like, I sound like the biggest nerd, but it is like a dream come true. Like for all the people out there that are watching and watch every morning like I do with my coffee and, you know, trying to get my kid out the door to school. It's like, all of a sudden here, can you imagine yourself sitting here? Like that's what this is. Yesterday I was at home and today I'm here. So it's thrilling. And I do feel like I know you guys. It's hard to not just.
For you.
Yeah,
I know.
I have some scrambled eggs and bacon and sourdough toast.
But
So
can I
pass
just
it
say,
on over.
your tweets are so funny. I mean, you are, you know, you have your husband, child,
Chickens.
chicken. I know. The whole bit, but just how'd you go about just being able to share so much of yourself? I know you have.
Well, I think part of it is that as a writer, you spend a lot of day by yourself. And also as a mom, you often spend a lot of day with a small child. That's why I really got into the show initially, as I was home with my daughter and my husband left very early for work. And you guys sort of just became my family, like, or just actual adults that I could speak to in the morning. But also as a writer, you spend all day alone. So Twitter's kind of like my water cooler. And I just happen to have very cool people around my water cooler.
And I do want to say, and I remember Robin and I talking about it, right when you tweeted us for the first time, I clicked on you and you look, over 200,000 followers. This is a real star in her own right, and I want to say, the LA Times has called you a rock star in the world of young adult fiction. You have 11 books. The latest is The Moon and More, and if you read it real carefully, you might notice some name checks.
Well, yes, exactly.
And
I know you were on her about putting us in there. But it was very nice of you to do, but you begged. You begged.
I begged.
It was shameless.
Because you know what it is? At some point, Serena's going to read these books. I mean, you have 4 titles in the NPR Top 100 Young Adult Fiction books of all time. And Serena's going to read it, and I just thought, oh, at one point she's going to come across it.
So I have that. Which is the best one for an 11-year-old?
I would think for an 11-year-old, probably maybe That Summer, which is my first book. Yeah. Or Keeping the Moon.
Well, as we dig in, again, it's my way, it's our way of saying thank you to all of you. Thank you for coming with us on this breakfast ride each and every day. And thank you so much, Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
You really
for having
have
me.
become just a favorite new friend.
Part of the family.
And part of the family.
So exciting.
And it's just wonderful
And there's bacon.
And there's bacon.
And there's
Everybody
bacon.
wins.